Yeah, I don't think that can be understated, just how big of a loss she is. She's one of our most experienced posts. She's just an incredibly solid player, solid person in the locker room. So yeah, not having her on the court is gonna be a big loss for us. But I'm confident in our next man up mentality. I'm confident in our post players that we do have that are healthy and that are able to play. So, she's still leading us, in the locker room and off the court, but it's just kind of we just got to step up even more in our essence.
Um, we talked to Teresa after the game, whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got you. Uh-huh.
Just about the need to continue to develop your guys' offensive efficiency. As just a veteran point guard in this league, obviously moved to Chicago, what do you see as kind of being the hurdle that still exists there?
I think for us, it's like we're trying to, get things right and set things up on offense, but we still need to play with pace at the same time. So I think that's where we're kind of being hesitant. If we can just play with pace and then kind of let things develop as we get down the court, yeah, you're good. It'll be better for us. But I think we're still trying to figure out like when to set things up and slow down and when to play with more pace. So I think we're still trying to figure it out. But I think obviously we want to play with pace at all times. And then once we get to the front court, then we're setting things up and we're looking at what we have.
And then I think like the 3-point game in the NBA and the WNBA is such like a point of emphasis. People always wonder about teams like if their 3-point game is struggling, like how they're going to keep up. For you guys, do you see yourselves as being a team who can win without a strong 3-point game, or do you see your 3-point game developing to a point where it won't be kind of the issue that it is now?
I think we're looking to develop that more. C-Rob was telling us we shoot the least amount of threes and we make the least amount of threes, I think she was saying. So I think it's just like obviously making more threes, but I think it's just like having confidence in taking them and keeping at it. I think, when we're not making threes, like we miss 6 threes in a row, whoever it might be, who's taking them, we kind of like go away from it. But I think just staying confident, keeping our spacing, and then if we have it, we have the three, we take it. If we don't, we get to the paint, get our feet dirty, spray it out, whatever. But I think just playing with confidence at all times.
Yeah, you were asking about offensive efficiency a little bit too. Last 4 games, I think you've only scored 14, 15 points as a team in the first quarter. Is that kind of work hand in hand, getting faster starts too?
Yeah, I think it's more about the tempo and the pace with the starts, and just I think we got to start making our defense drive our offense. When we get stops and we get rebounds and we push the ball and we get transition points, that gets us going. I think more so in the first quarter, we're more so playing on our heels, letting them attack us instead of us being the aggressors.
So to that point, because obviously we've seen your guys' transition game and the strength that exists there because of your defense. In situations where you're not the aggressor, in games where like you're not being led by your defense, maybe to start, how do you, you know, get your offense to jump off when it's not coming from the defense then?
I would just say we got to be better moving the ball and being quicker. Like 0.5 in your hands, you either make a move or you get off the ball. I think sometimes the ball sticks, and we have good intentions. We're trying to make something work, but it's just we need to get it moving more. And I think if we get our back to the threes question, I think if we get more catch and shoot looks, I think our percentage will be better, and I think we'll get quality shots instead of just coming down off a ball screen and trying to get that going. I mean, obviously we got players that are capable of doing that, but I think we will be more efficient and better if we get more catch and shoot threes.
How would you assess the communication that you guys are having? Last 2 games, you guys have been really well talking.
Just talking it through and figuring it out. I mean, we trust each other and we know that we all want to win, so we want to be on the same page and just communicating with each other and seeing what we see on the court.
We know you're a scorer. We've seen it for the years that you've been here, but now you're balancing being that distributor as well. So I'm curious if there's like one you feel more comfortable with, or and how you're trying to find that perfect balance of the two.
So I think so for me, I usually try to start the game off, getting everybody involved, getting everybody touches, setting everybody up to be successful. And then that's when I just insert myself. When I see an opening or if the play breaks down or in transition, that's when I can get myself going. But always team first and then me last. And that's just been my mindset. And I think that's helped me be more of a point guard.
Guys learned about this team just from having played
Very physical, really good defensive team. They love transition, and they're led by AT. She's a great passer. She pretty much does everything for them. So just keying in on her and making sure we rebound. They're really good at getting their offensive rebounds. I want to say it was something like 50% with us last game. Either they made the shot or got the offensive rebound. So we got to make sure we get stops and we rebound the ball. And I think we'll give ourselves a chance to win.
But now that you guys have Camilla in sort of role, she's still on a minutes restriction, but now also having an injury and trying to find a way to feed into the post. How are you guys assessing your guys' chemistry with finding the posts inside and how you guys want to amplify that?
Yeah, I think with us, it's always just sort of, we're always trying to look for her. Even if we're in the middle of another action or we're coming off another ball screen and she's sealing, we have to make sure we're giving her a look. She does a great job of running in transition, so we're looking for her. I mean, she's a big target, so we can just throw it up to her. I think she changes up just a lot of our dynamic on offense and getting those easy baskets just at the rim.
What about defensively as well? What does she bring defensively? You know, outside of just the size of it all, what can she bring defensively that is a lot of guys?
I think just activity. I think, whenever she's on the backside, we know and we trust that if we get beat, she's there to kind of protect us and help us and kind of either block the shot or at least alter it. And I think she's still like working through our defensive principles just because, we haven't had a lot of practice time. And she was out for about a month or whatever it was. So just keeping her confident in her defense and just moving her feet side to side on ball screen stuff. But I mean, she's done very well so far. So I'm just trying to keep that going.
Any more in person? We've got one on Zoom. Jordan, please unmute.
Hey ladies, Jordan from Television Sports. How are y'all doing today?
I'm gonna have you repeat that.
Hello, Jordan from Television Sports. How are y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. So I just wanted to quickly ask about Camilla Cardoso and Angel Reese. Just talk about what's it been like playing alongside them so far this season.
It's been good. I mean, Angel, she does the little things that I think doesn't always show up. She plays hard defensively. She's a really good offensive rebounder, energy as well. And I think Camilla has brought pretty much the same thing. I feel like she's a big target. We throw the ball up there. She got good hands and she'll finish. She helps us defensively rebounding. So that's pretty much what I got. Pretty much everything.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Period.
Thanks, guys.
You too.